Blurman,
Uh, who are you?
it's been months. It's been
It's
months of grueling work.
it has literally been months, man.
Oh, what happened? You moved?
I didn't move.
You didn't move? I thought you moved.
No, I got married. I had a kid. I raised 3 dogs, and now 2 of them are dead. The kids grew up. They moved out to college.
Oh yeah, now he's an empty nester. Been a long time. Needless to say, my computer bricked itself. All that good stuff.
I was building a family and life stories, but meanwhile, you were fixing your computer for the past 18 years.
You did some crazy stuff too. I think we should split up the episode. First half, let's show off the end of TerraFirmaGreg, and then second half, we got a surprise, courtesy of Flurb.
Well, I mean, they're kind of hand in hand because while you were working on all this, I was working on my thing.
True, true.
I guess we work on what you did first, huh?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Yeah.
Let's go to the quest book first.
Oh,
And if you
boy.
go to
Yeah.
ZPM's all done, right? There was nothing too cool in there. You know, new coils, new circuits, all that. We needed a new type of clean room.
Oh,
But-
it's the circuit board with little eyeballs with freaking eyeballs on its head.
It's alive! So we needed a sterile clean room to make those. But that's,
Wow.
nothing too new. Ultimate voltage, we got that tier 3 nuclear fusion reactor, which really sucks up a lot
Wait.
of power.
Hang on. What is that 0-point module? It looks like a freaking zombie arm or something.
0-point module.
These can only be
ZPM.
found as loot from jungle temples.
Correct. That's why it has a check mark, because
Oh.
we don't have
We
those.
don't have one. Okay, I see.
I
Okay.
just checked it all.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where do you want me to look?
Up here, upstairs?
Oh, upstairs.
Yeah. This is what our base runs on, is this tier 3 nuclear reactor, fusion reactor.
Yeah.
Yep. So you already figured out.
Funny story.
Yeah.
He actually had a working disable on this because he was making something else, and I guess you ran out of a use for it.
I was making neutronium.
he was making neutronium, but this actually generates the fuel for all of the power at the base now.
Yes.
It's not hog anymore, which is helium plasma.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we have 5 of these beautiful turbines. Don't right click these, it'll just immediately kill you.
Oh,
But inside at the top, you can see I upgraded all of them to the final tier neutronium turbine rotors, which means each one of these is making 500,000 EU per tick.
oh! I found a hole.
Oh my god.
500,000 EU per tick, and then you have a giant like energy storage.
Yeah,
Here?
this is a big old battery. We made the ultimate battery, and that is this top center one that holds like 9 quintillion on its own. And if you look, it only holds 9.2 quintillion EU.
Wait, so you're saying that technically we could upgrade all 9? It's 18 of these to be 9 quintillion times 18.
Yeah,
Oh.
it could store like 200 quintillion or something.
Well then,
Um,
our time to fill is currently 10,000 years.
yeah, so I don't think that's necessary.
I don't think that's realistic.
Even with 5 of those, we're using half our power per tick, 1.2 million EU per tick. Isn't that insane?
Yeah, a lot of it is going to the greenhouses though.
It sure is, which is a great segue into what you've done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you wanted to explain well, I want you to explain the computers first, since that does
Oh.
make it makes no sense to me.
Fair.
It looks like, honestly, it looks like a Stonehenge.
It is kind of crazy.
Like a white Stonehenge.
yeah. So downstairs there's this assembly line,
Uh,
which takes one input into each of these and then makes something. Just it crafts it, right? But it can only craft something if it knows how with like a data orb. So
oh.
this is where it gets that data of the crafts that it knows how to craft, kind of like an ME system.
Oh.
And then that optical hatch goes and connects into the data bank. And then the data bank, if you look in the back, it has all these data orbs. And so like that's a UV energy hatch. And then all of these data modules or ultimate batteries in there, all that good stuff.
Oh, I see. So these items that it's crafting can only be crafted by the assembly line?
Yeah, so the assembly line needs a data orb for ultimate battery. It doesn't use it up, but to know how to make an ultimate battery.
Yeah. But you wouldn't
And
be
then
able to craft it any other way, right?
Correct.
I see.
And then to make this data orb, you have to put the previous tier, so ultimate battery, I think, is ZPM battery. You had to put it in here with a blank data orb, and then you need like computation power to research it, and a ton of energy.
Oh my gosh, 2 million EU
2
per
million.
tick.
It drained it quite a bit.
Yeah, no kidding.
So this takes power, and how you get the computation power is basically these 4 or 5 computation units, right? They're just little computers. If you look at the interface here, this will tell you.
Oh, I see.
Right. So this is the best setup I could find to produce the most whilst being stable. Each one of these, when running, uses 250,000 EU per tick as well, though.
Yeah.
So if that's running and all 5 of these are running, we're using like 3.5 million EU a tick.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But we don't need to run these anymore, right?
No, we don't. I think we're finished with these.
Yeah.
Which is nice because they were a pain. And then all that computational power is routed into this network switch and then into there. I have one more thing that we can't access because the mod pack just isn't there yet.
Oh.
The certificate of not being a noob anymore.
Where is that?
Ultimate voltage. It's the NAN, the small one.
The small NAN.
In the center. Yeah.
I see. A goal, if you really want to make a point, if you make this in a UV machine, it will take you 10 days. What? Like real life days or Minecraft days?
Real life.
If you overclock a Gregicality multi-block to UEV by using a 4 amp UHV hatch, you will still be waiting for 2.5 days.
Now, I made enough neutronium for it. However, it doesn't seem to be craftable. And I think it's a bug with stack size.
Really?
The neutronium blocks only stack up to 32.
Oh, I see.
So you can't put 2 64 stacks in a normal extruder or whatever it was. But the multi-block you can, but you put 4 32 stacks and it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
I tried everything. It's sad.
Now, okay, hang on. So we're playing in TerraFirmaGreg 0.7.14, right? I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I believe they did fix a lot of these things in the later versions. So as of recording, today's the 20th, so 2 days ago, they released the alpha version of 0.9. And that one has like a complete overhaul of the early game, which sounds pretty nice. Yeah.
That's cool, yeah, because it was a bit of a mess.
Yeah, no. It was kind of messy.
And then there's another hiccup on the neutronium doped monocrystalline silicon boules. You can't get xenon gas without distilling liquid ender air, and we don't have access to that.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Yeah, so you can't make those either. So we've done all the quests we can, except this final one, the heart, which we'll check off at the end.
Yeah.
The final goodbye.
Crafting the ultimate battery marks the end of the GTC EU and the GregTech Community mod pack. Congratulations. There's now that you finished the mod, there's a few things you should do. Go outside and start playing GregTech in real life, right? Integrate back into regular society. Yeah, I think I'll go touch some grass after this. Anyway, what have I been up to? Well, I made a whole bunch of, what are these called? Greenhouses?
Yeah, electric greenhouses. This is a lot.
Yeah, yeah. I made a bunch of greenhouses. So, our wonderful community and moderators have been working like dogs day and night to bring something very special to this blood pack. And we've discussed this a couple times in passing throughout the series. I think the first time it popped up was during the Kaelin Clay journey, but it's the Glizzy. It's the Glizzy Dragonium.
It's the Glizzy. It's Flurbin's tasty Glizzy.
Yeah. Well, just don't show that yet. Hide it. Hide it. Put it away.
Ah!
Don't show it yet. Yeah, and then it's the glizzy as well as the boba tea that you requested. So all of this is for that.
All of this? How many greenhouses is this?
I think it's 8.
6, 7, 8 greenhouses. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, yeah. So we need cassava root and taro for your. Is it cassava or cassava?
Cassava is what I say. So a million
Yeah.
EU per tick is just going to these 8 greenhouses, it looks like.
Oh yeah, that's pretty accurate. Yep.
Oh my god.
It's like half of our power generation.
Yeah. That's incredible.
Yeah. So yeah, we're making cassava and taro roots for your boba, as well as wheat. What is that? Sugarcane, onion, and tomato, cucumber, and of course mustard for the glizzies. So they're pretty big recipes. At least the glizzy is. There's a lot of ingredients that go into them, but this isn't even the exciting part, right? This is just the production of raw materials. The exciting part is down here, right?
Oh my god. It's a glizzy line.
It's the glizzy line. So we got 2 lines that do all of the crafting just for the glizzies and for the boba tea.
Wow.
Right?
This is insane. I remember I helped you a little bit debugging because the NBT data is a mess because every single thing decays
Yeah.
and then isn't recognized by the system, but I did not help you with this. This is awesome.
Yeah, so just because of the way that MBT data changes in like TerraFirmaGreg, because food decays, that means that every tick the MBT data is changing. And I mean, if you're playing yourself, you already know this. You can't like stack foods because the decay rates is different, right?
Especially if you put one in a fridge.
Especially if you put one in the fridge, it's like going past a black hole. The time dilation is wicked. But AE2 doesn't like to play with like changing MBT values, so I had to do a lot of workarounds to make this work. A lot of fuzzy cards, actually. Well, there's no fuzzy card there. Here's a fuzzy card. A lot of fuzzy cards.
That makes sense. Oh, that's a good workaround.
So that's why I made this production line instead of just using our AE2 autocrafting, because it just does not work with autocrafting.
So this chops the onions, it makes the buns, it cuts the buns, it makes mustard, vinegar, sugar, pickles, hot dogs, wheat, everything you need. And then there's tomatoes, relish, and some pickles over here.
Yeah. And then
Couldn't quite
these
fit it.
6 machines, oh no, 5 machines, it's only 5 machines, are all
Wow.
for your booba. Oh, that's a typo. Move your head. It's all for your booba tea. Let me fix that.
Whoops.
Whoopsie. But we do have, oh, that's not right. We do have one final
And Boba's
thing
a lot
here.
easier.
So I'm gonna have you do the honors, right?
Oh,
I'm gonna have you do the honors, and you're gonna take this crafting pattern, and you're gonna put it in that molecular assembler.
Urban's tasty glizzy.
There it goes.
It's making glizzy. It made one.
It just made a
I saw
glizzy.
it.
Yeah.
I saw it in there. Oh my goodness.
Let me show you where it ends up, right?
Making them quick.
So I set this up over here, and it's a little complicated just because of that changing MBT and like decay values. But if you craft 2 food items together, then it'll combine the decay. That makes it so that we can like kind of stack things together.
And then to get around the black hole, you made it so it does a whole 64 at a time. Because if you put 1 in, it would black holeify it and change it so the next one is like a wildly different decay.
Yeah, so with the robot arm you can do that. So these things stack up to 32. So you just tell a robot arm to only move 32 at a time.
Oh.
So that's how you get around it. Yeah, and then that whole I'm gonna let you do the honors thing was actually like fake news. We actually already have a ton of glizzies.
We have 768 glizzies. Oh
Yes.
my god.
There's a lot of
done it.
glizzies. Yeah, the boba tea is lacking a little bit since I set that up afterwards, but
That's okay.
Yeah.
I've got 4 in my inventory. I'm happy.
good. Yeah, I've got 4 as well.
We've got a food and a drink.
So yeah, we've done it. I feel like just grabbing these and throwing them around and having a little glizzy party, huh?
These glizzies. Oh, you know where we should have the glizzy party? Look at your map. Look to the west.
Oh yeah. Hang on.
I've done a thing.
You did a
It's a
pixel
big
art.
glizzy.
It's a giant glizzy.
I did my best to kind of copy the pixel art of it. It looks great on the map. In
Yeah.
person, you can kind of see the colors. I didn't have much option. These are just the concretes I had already automated.
I think it's pretty good, man.
Yeah. Speaking of the map, there's some places we haven't been in a long time.
Oh yeah. The cenote, right?
Yeah. Let's go visit our where it all began.
Well, we could just fly over there. It takes like 2 seconds, right?
Let's do it.
It's like this direction. Do the airplane noise? I can't do it. Oh my gosh, here's the cenote. It looks
I passed it?
very... Yeah, you did.
Oh, it's so small compared to our mega base over there.
Yeah, it looks so big in the beginning.
Oh
But
my
this is... I mean, the heights of the cenote itself is... I think is shorter than our mega base, actually.
I've turned shaders back on. This is gorgeous.
Yeah, and then here's that old little base here. Oh god. I forgot how ugly I left it.
You could use some TLC. That's a pretty successful wall over here, though.
Oh my god. You don't even know the short of it, man. This is the most successful wall ever built. Ever constructed.
Yeah, it looks great.
I've got all the different, like, waddle formats combined.
I know.
It's so bad.
You look a little dehydrated,
man.
buddy.
Oh yeah, hang on. Let me just, let me fix that.
There you go.
Hang on. I have 2,000 health now.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I have 1560.
I've been eating both the glizzy and the taro milk tea, and that just boosted me up. It covers all the food groups, right?
It does.
Because the glizzy covers everything except for dairy, and then the milk tea or the boba tea covers dairy, which is fantastic.
You remember our old mining trips we used to do?
I do. I remember. You kept what was it? Collapsing the cave over here. So that's why it looks like this.
Holy!
How bad was it? How bad was it?
That was a lot.
Oh no! It's a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that episode.
Yeah, and then when we were trying to get graphite, right? Was that what we were trying to get?
Oh my god. I made so many trips with and without you to try and save our stuff.
Oh, you're here. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I remember this. Wow.
This was one of the little bases, and then we would drop all the way into here into this death pit. Oh my god. And I had to do runs all the way into... Do you remember this?
I do.
Oh my god.
Although I don't think that video is on my channel though.
Really?
Because the audio was messed up.
Oh yeah. Oh, here's my favorite cave we've ever found.
Oh, this one is so cool.
Oh my god. My body is still here.
You got no flesh anymore, my guy.
There's some raw frog legs. I don't remember that.
I don't think that's safe to eat anymore. And then here's that mine.
Oh my god, our first graphite mine. And only graphite mine.
I actually do have the video on my channel. It's unlisted, unedited. I will link it in the description if you want to like listen to me talk to myself for I don't know an hour and a half. I think that's how long it was.
You weren't getting my audio for hours.
Yeah, the video wasn't recording. OBS wasn't recording the Discord audio, so yeah, I'll just link it in the description.
Hey, it's an hour and a half of you talking to yourself.
Yeah, that is true. It is an hour and a half of me talking to myself. It's like, it's not peak content, so that's for sure.
This could use a little TLC. You're right.
Let's spruce this little base up a little bit.
Let's do it. All right. She's been refurbished, Flurban.
She's been refurbished using modern materials.
Yes. Follow the concrete path. Like the old saying, the white concrete road.
I think it's yellow brick, but
Oh, I've been singing it wrong this whole time. No one told me.
well, look how successful the wall is now.
It is. Look at that.
It's got a door too.
And to complement the successful waddle, I made another successful wall. Isn't she a beaut?
It's not as successful. It's not keeping anything out.
It's almost successful.
Behind you is just rock.
That's what they want you to think.
Oh no.
The doors.
The doors. Oh man. Oh, we gotta fill this place with doors though.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, I made a little jumping off point, right?
This is how we gotta end the episode.
So we could go cow. Oh, whoops. I forgot about the jetpack. A little overzealous. Yes.
Let's save that. Let's save that.
Oh, sure.
Whoa! Look at this.
Yeah, I added the little staircase coming up to the smithing area, enclosed it all in glass. So now you can feel like you're part of nature, and not have to deal with the dirty outside, right?
Look at that. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
We left some rustic stuff going on. The reminiscing.
How many days do we have so far? It says an F3. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4. I say that's a pretty good day to end it.
Pretty good.
I can't believe it took us that long.
I think to finish the series, we should take the plunge off the diving board.
Another time for old time's sake.
Are you ready to take the leap?
I think it's Glizzy plunge time, man.
Glizzy plunge time. I'm gonna have a boba in each hand.
Boba Glizzy, nice. That's pretty good. I was looking out into the vista, I guess, and I noticed that this tree doesn't have any leaves on it. What's up with that?
What happened there?
What's up with that? I don't get it. Let's take the plunge.
I'm gonna do it in third person.
Oh, you're gonna do it in third person.
360 no scope.
Backwards 360 no scope.
I'm not gonna do 360, but I'm gonna look up as we fall. Ready?
Don't
3,
hit the edge.
2, 1, go!
Ow! I clipped the rock.
Classic.
Classic, except this time I didn't die. Oh man. So good. I'm gonna miss this world. Thank you everybody for watching. This series means so much to me since it has been my debut pretty much onto YouTube. I was doing YouTube, not so seriously before as a kid, of course. Every kid does a little YouTube experimentation, but this is when I actually decided to take it a little bit more seriously, and it's just incredible how much the community has grown and how amazing everybody that I've met is. Did you know that it has been 353 days since that first TerraFirmaGreg video? Absolutely bonkers, but who's counting? Obviously, not me, right? And then if you do want to play on that TerraFirmaGreg world for yourself, it is available in the Discord server for my Ko-fi supporters, so it really does mean a lot to see people come together and support, me. It just means that I created some value in the world, so that's really heartwarming. And if you're wondering what I have going on next, I do have a couple big things planned. So for example, you may notice that I am not in TerraFirmaGreg right now. I am actually in another mod pack called Star Technology. So Dragonium and I are going to be working on a slightly more polished series in this mod pack. So stay tuned for that. It'll be coming out pretty soon here. I'm working on a little teaser, a little short, like 1-minute teaser to draw off some hype and get everybody a little bit more familiar with the pack. By the way, the Start Technology server that we're playing on is actually open. It's semi-public. It's open for the Ko-fi supporters. So if you want to play alongside us, you actually can. You'll get your own skyblock, just like any other skyblock server. But we would be in the same world. So I've got Saga to Foxcats and Bun here, as well as Cosmos. Yeah, check this out, Cosmos. What a little cutie. Psst, 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 psst. And then also coming down the pipeline, I do have a couple one-shot videos planned and scripted, so I'm kind of excited for those. And I'm also looking to diversify into other games, so let me know in the comments if that's something that you would like to see. Later on, coming this September and October, I will be traveling. I'm gonna go see some family in Spain, so if you'd like to see some travel vlogs, let me know. I've already got a couple ideas for that as well. And then I am planning on starting another YouTube channel. This one's gonna be very different from my Flirbin channel. The title's gonna be The Encyclopedia of a Little Bit of Everything, so a little bit more educational, still trying to figure out the formats and the different topics, but I will announce that in some of my videos here once that goes live. And before we go here, I want to give a huge thank you to my Ko-fi supporters. Thank you so much, Frosty Virago, Deathwatch, Grant, Kami Kirby, Bun Warfels, Wilk of the White, J-Star Zach, Snowbound, Oni Pixels, and my newest Ko-fi supporter, Junie Uni. Just such a fun name. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss what's happening next. Anyways, take care of yourselves, have a great day, and cheers.